right, Nicole, tell us a little bit about what we're doing here tonight and where we are.
Well, Joe, we're back for another Business After Hours. It's that time of the month. And tonight we are out at the West Virginia Regional Technology Park. Tonight's event is hosted by the Tech Park and Dow. And so we are networking. We're talking business. We're, exchanging business cards and building our own networks. It's a great evening out here.
Awesome. And where do people go if they want to go to the next Business After Hours? How do they find out where it is and how to get to it?
So easy, Joe. All they have to do is go to charlestonareaalliance.org. You can find our calendar of events and click on that. You'll see all kinds of different events, but you can register right from there. If you are a prospective member, not quite a member of the Alliance yet, you can give us a call and we can get you registered, or you can sign up for your membership right online too.
That's right.
The biggest business organization in our region here. So you know it, Joe.
I do, and I know the power of the Alliance, and I've talked to people that thought that they had to be a member to attend, but that's not true, is it?
They do not have to be a member, but we do have a discount for members to attend.
Right.
But it's a good opportunity, come and check it out and find out. But if you're looking to connect with other business owners, this is the way to do it, right here with the Charleston Area Alliance.
Absolutely. And now we are in the holiday season, and with that in mind, I want to ask you a question. If you had the opportunity to hire any holiday character, it could be Santa Claus, could be the Tooth Fairy, could be the Easter Bunny, who would you hire? What job would you give them?
Well, I was thinking a lot about this as you kind of prepped me for this show, and actually, I think I would hire Lucky the Leprechaun so that he could produce plenty of funding for us to continue to invest in our community.
Now, that's a smart answer. Thank you so much.
Always a pleasure, Joe. Thanks for being here tonight.
Thank you. All right, Matt, it is the holiday season, and with that in mind, if I gave you the opportunity to hire any mythological creature, it could be Santa Claus, it could be an elf, it could be the Tooth Fairy, who would you hire? What job would you give them?
Well, I think that's pretty easy. I would definitely hire the elf because I think we know how hard they work in the workshops. They have a strong work ethic, and who doesn't want that in their business or company? So I would go elves.
Now, they tend to work at night. Is that a plus or a minus in your mind?
I think that's probably a plus, yeah.
So you give them a job, and then you come back the next day, and it's all
done. That's right. So I get to kind of relax while they do all the work. Who doesn't like that?
That's the way to go. All right, Jordan, it is the holiday season, and with that in mind, I want to ask you a question. Right. If you could have any mythological creature, Santa Claus, Easter Bunny, whatever, to come work for you, who would you hire, and what job would you give them?
Man, I'd hire Santa Claus so he can decorate all my trees down at Fife Street. I'd give all the presents to all my investors and contractors because I really don't have time to do that. But he can take one of my credit cards and go buy the gifts, or he can hire the elves to make the gifts, and he can just deliver them to all my partners.
Well, you got a built-in workforce if you hire Santa, right?
Yeah, and I just like to run around and talk to cool people like you and get stuff done. So I need people to, do the work.
Got to have a hustler.
Got to have the hustlers. That's right.
Thanks. Sonny, it is the holiday season, and let's say that you were able to hire any mythological creature around the holidays. It could be Santa Claus. It could be the Easter Bunny. Who would you hire, and what job would you give them?
I would hire the Tooth Fairy because the Tooth Fairy is very good at sneaking around and hiding presents under the pillow for kids. And the Tooth Fairy would help Santa bring those presents down quietly, hide them, and then float away.
But what job would you give him at work, though? What would the Tooth Fairy do at work?
What would the Tooth Fairy do?
How much sneaking around is involved in your job?
I don't know. A lot. More than you would even realize, Joe.
Oh, you heard it here first.
More than you would even realize.
Thanks.
I would give the Tooth Fairy any additional jobs that would be needed, I suppose.
Oh,
specific.
So the Tooth Fairy could sneak around and do your jobs without anybody knowing that you weren't doing them, right?
Yes, and then I could take naps.
Perfect. All right, Stephanie, it is the holiday season, and with that in mind, I want to invite you to hire a holiday character. It could be Santa Claus, it could be the Easter Bunny. Who would you hire, and what job would you give them?
The Easter Bunny, to hide money for eggs for everyone I love.
Now wait a minute. If he hid the eggs though, how would they find them?
You got to go on an Easter egg hunt.
So money's not free in Stephanie's world, right?
No, there's a cost.
Great, thank you. All right, Cameron, it is the holiday season, and with that in mind, I want to invite you to hire a mythological character. It could be Santa Claus, it could be the Easter Bunny. Who would you hire? What job would you give him?
I will take one of the elves.
And what job would you have the elf do?
I will have them fixing my rentals.
Okay, so now elves are very well known for doing stuff at night when nobody's around. Is that the idea?
That's fine. That's great, buddy.
So you set them up, you put them in your rental, and then the next morning it's all fixed up.
No permits.
Perfect. All right, Alan, it is the holiday season, and with that in mind, I want to invite you to hire any mythological creature. It could be Santa Claus, it could be the Easter Bunny, it could be the Tooth Fairy. Who would you hire, and what job would you give them?
I would hire the Tooth Fairy to take care of all the issues I've had with my teeth throughout my adult life.
Oh, no. So is the Tooth Fairy just going to pull all of your teeth?
I certainly hope not. I'm hoping the Tooth Fairy can go back in time and replace all the dental issues that I've had and replace them with good, healthy teeth.
And give you $1 or $2 along the way?
Well, $1 or $2 along the way would be better than the tens of thousands of dollars that I've spent.
That's great. Thanks. All right, Tina, it is the holiday season. We're in full swing here, and I want to give you the opportunity to hire any mythological creature related to the holidays. It could be Santa Claus, it could be the Easter Bunny, it could be the Tooth Fairy. Who would you hire? What job would you give them?
Oh, I would hire Santa Claus because of his the goodwill that he brings and the fun, because I'm all about fun.
Now, would you have him work with your clients, or would you have him do stuff around the office?
I would have him come to community events with me to represent Providence Insurance.
Okay, so Providence would have Santa Claus as a representative. That's pretty good.
He'd be my marketing rep.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I like it.
Altruism, fun. That's where I'm going. Santa Claus all the way.
All right, Clark, it is the holiday season and things are in full swing. If I gave you the opportunity to hire any holiday character, it could be the Easter Bunny, it could be Santa Claus, who would it be and what job would you give him?
Actually, if I could hire anyone for here at our site, it may be Santa Claus because he's got the ability to get around so quick in his sleigh that he can get a lot done.
And what kind of jobs would you give Santa that requires all that speed?
Well, we have several buildings here on site, so it's being able to manage from building to building and if we had something to go wrong, he'd get to it quickly.
But did you think it through? Are there any chimneys for him to access?
I must not have given it that much thought.
So we'll work on renovating the facility first, add some chimneys, and then hire Santa.
I think that would be a great plan.
All right, Ron, it is the holiday season. So if you had the ability to hire any mythical character, it could be Santa Claus, it could be the Easter Bunny, who would you hire and what job would you give him?
I would have to say that I would hire Andre the Giant. And his job would be to protect me at all costs.
But Andre the Giant was real. He wasn't a mythological creature.
He was the eighth wonder of the world. He's definitely mythological in some point.
All right. All right, there, you heard it here first.
How many beers can you drink, Joe?
Not as many as Andre the Giant.
Exactly.
All right, thank you. Well, after that answer, I totally forgot to wrap up and sign off. So I'm here at home the next day, wrapping everything up. And if you're wondering who I would hire, the Kanawha Valley Hustler, I would go with the elves because the only real way to make money is to do it while you sleep, and they work at night, so that seems like the way to go. Remember to hustle hard, hustle smart, hustle with a smile, and I'll see you all next time.